we need to understand that one, we are in control of our body's vibration. Two, we need to understand how to manipulate our reality, not in a negative context, but to be able to enjoy it. Now, one thing we need to also understand is what synaptic connections are. Synaptic connections in general are the things, neurons, that help us experience and understand our reality and how to respond to it. An example would be if you're going down the street and a dog barks at you, you naturally will start to feel fear. This is part of your survival mechanism. This is coming from your amygdala. You need to create these emotions so you can understand, wait a minute, this is a dangerous situation. I need to either run, I need to either fight, or I need to either run and hide. So you got to be able to feel those. Now, after you feel those, like right after, you're going to be enticed to have a certain thought that correlates with the fear. So you feel fearful that a dog bark at you. So then you're going to start saying, maybe all dogs are bad. Maybe like that dog is a pit bull. So you're going to start saying all pit bulls are bad. Maybe it's a male pit bull. So you're going to say all male pit bulls are bad. So these thoughts are now going to be connected with that neural connection, that synaptic connection of that fear, dogs barking, and pit bulls. And so you're going to, if you rehearse this thought over and over again, and you rehearse that thought, you feel the emotion of fear. You rehearse that thought, you feel the emotion of fear. And the more and more you do this, that synaptic connection becomes stronger and stronger, and it becomes a notion that you believe within yourself so strongly. So then 2 years go by, and you're with your partner, and your partner says, hey, we should get a dog. And you are just livid. You're like, absolutely not. We're not getting no dog. Your partner's like, what? The dogs are amazing. But in your eyes, because you've rehearsed that thought over and over again, and again, it's not just that specific thought. There are going to be other thoughts that you're going to link to that main thought, and you're gonna have this idea that maybe all dogs are bad, or maybe you don't even want to deal with dogs, especially pit bulls. Because pit bulls are bad. So these are thoughts that you create when you are in this mind frame of just emotion, that fear emotion that has been created, like-minded thoughts, and then those thoughts will create similar emotions, and so on and so forth. So you're on this never-ending loop, at least in that context. So when you implement self-awareness, now you're saying, wait a minute, I understand this dog just barked at me. I understand I'm in fear, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all dogs are bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that all pit bulls are bad. Who knows? Maybe this specific dog has other, issues, even mental issues. Who knows? For them to just randomly just bark at me. So self-awareness is asking you to be rational, to be understanding. And when you are understanding, now you are literally changing the chemistry of your body. When you do that, you are literally changing the actual vibration of your body. Each emotion has its own vibration. So when you're thinking thoughts of positive, thoughts of joy, thoughts of understanding, thoughts of collaboration, you're going to start to create this average vibration of who you are as a person. That's why when you're going down the street, you literally will look at a person and you just can't vibe with them. They're just like, it's hard to even create a conversation, and even the conversations that they, the thing that they talk about is just like very, it's not lovely. It's just combative, and all of that comes from their own synaptic connections. The things that they think on a consistent basis, the things that they watch, the people that they surround themselves with, all of this is synaptic connections. So when I say you can actually control and manipulate your reality, I'm not talking about manipulating other people or anything like that. I'm talking about you now have the control over how your body responds emotionally to your external reality. So when you can create a certain thought pattern, whenever you come across an experience that you don't desire, that means that now you have control over how your body responds emotionally. We are here in this reality to literally feel. You are here to feel. Everything is going to make you feel something. Your thoughts are going to make you feel something. Circumstances are going to make you feel something, either good, bad, or indifferent. Now, what are you going to choose to feel? And to choose to feel good means you choose to have a certain thought, and to have a certain thought that you control is by having self-awareness.